Good morning, agents, and welcome to another daily episode of Targeted Loot today for September 24th, the series that shows you the Targeted Loot map, farming tips and tricks, vendor reset highlights, and much more. I'm Agent Shadow, and if you enjoy my content, please consider smashing the subscribe and like buttons below. Also, you can check the video description and pinned comment below where you can join my clan Shadow Crew on PC, Xbox, and PS4, and support my channel through memberships and merch store. Alright, let's get started with the Dark Zones first, and the highlights from the Dark Zone vendors, then Washington DC, and finally New York City Targeted Loot highlights. So first off, at the clan, there's the Everyday Carrier, the Bellstone Armory, that new brand set, with Perfect Efficient, and Cassie is also carrying it. Then over in DZ West, we got Providence Defense, so that's the gift backpack. You want to farm for that today, especially with TU11 with the Rainbow Loot fix. This is the best time to farm for the gift backpack. It's more likely to roll with, weapon damage than, all reds. You're more likely to get, something that isn't a rainbow roll on a gift. So I would definitely farm for it today. I know I will be. And otherwise, I think DZ West has the Point Man, the Gila-Guard with Perfect Vanguard chest piece. And then you can also get the Harmony with Perfectly in Sync, which is another named weapon that you really need to get for sure. Then in DZ South, skill attachments, there's really nothing there. And then mask at DZ East, so you can look for the Hollow Man mask with the damage to health baked right into it. I think it has 8% damage to health. And yeah, that's about it for the Dark Zones. Remember, the named items at the Dark Zone vendors cost 152 DZ resources. So to get DZ resources, you have to deconstruct loot in your contaminated bag and then extract them. Otherwise, you'll just extract marked as junk loot, not the DZ resources. Alright, agents, north side highlights. So we got light machine guns at Camp White Oak. Oh, and real quick, invaded missions is Grand Washington Hotel, American History Museum, Air and Space Museum, and then of course the Tidal Basin Stronghold at Manning National Zoo as well as a stronghold that's invaded. And just a heads up, guys, with the XP farms at like Demolition Site and No Hope Hotel, me and a few content creators were doing that yesterday, and we couldn't get it to work. So the only one that's working right now is the Sleeping Giant XP farm. I'll put it in the card in the top right now. That's the only one we can get to work. But anyway, light machine guns at Camp White Oak. So Bullet King and Pestilence, those are the exotics. Then you got the named ones like the Quiet Roar, the New Reliable, Good Times with Perfect Fast Hands. And then the Carnage, the Sleipnir you can craft at the White House. I don't think it drops. So those are definitely worth it. You got pistols at both Coney Island areas. You can farm for a good D50 or a Mozambique special. And then 511 at Manning National Zoo. I don't think it's really worth farming for. Kenley College is open for another 4 days, but I doubt anyone's going to go there. And then you got knee pads at the summit. So just like the control point we did yesterday at Sleeping Giant for the XP farm, we got Ninja Bike Messenger knee pads, Fox's Prayer knee pads, and Sawyer's knee pads. All of us all got them, multiple times yesterday. It was awesome. So if you want Ninja Bike Messenger knee pads, that 25% extra bonus armor when you do cover to cover or vault, plus it reloads your weapon, even the backfire exotic SMG, or the Fox's Prayer at the 8% damage to targets at cover, which is multiplicative damage, and that's better than just trying to get over 200% crit hit damage. Those are all definitely worth it, and I got a Sawyer's knee pad build I'll put in the top right card right now that's definitely worth it as well. Alright, let's go check out what we got over on the west side. Alright, agents, west side highlights. We got Hana Yu at West End. So, Force Multiplier backpack with perfect combined arms. Now the red mod slot that I always rolled with rolls generic. So maybe if you need it, try to just find one with skill haste and skill damage. Wyvernware Federal Emergency Bunker, that 10% skill damage. That's always worth running at least one piece of on your skill damage builds. Then Badger Tough at Bank HQ, that's the 0S chest piece with Perfect Unbreakable. That's always worth getting for sure. I also have a build for that I'll put in the top right card right now as well. And then gear sets at Constitutional Hall. Thanks to running the live stream yesterday and just trying it. And then one of my subscribers, sorry I forget your name right off the top of my head, but shout out to you as well. The Hunter's Fury new gear set will drop before you even get it on the season reward track. So if you need Hunter's Fury, then you can farm at Constitutional Hall. Also, anything but System Corruption, which is a DZ exclusive. And then, of course, the Foundry Bulwark and Future Initiative chest and backpack pieces. Those are raid exclusive still. Walker Harrison Co., you can get the Perfect Headhunter Chain Killer named chest piece. That's the only real way to build a headshot build, so that's definitely worth getting. And then Bellstone Armory, of course. You can get the Everyday Carrier named backpack with Perfect Efficient. And then there's another named one with Perfect Bloodsucker, which is definitely worth getting. Also, we got submachine guns at Lincoln Memorial, so that's the Lady Death or refarming the Chatterbox. Also, you can get a top tier SMG like the Vector variants and the MPX, or the Safety Distance with Perfect Outsider, or the Swap Chain. I think the Safety Distance is actually a really good weapon. And Rogue Gold has a really good build video that utilizes the Safety Distance long range SMG that's deadly. You got rifles at DARPA Research Labs, so good classic M1A for sure, that's worth it. Best damage talents on that would be Rifleman, Boomerang, Ranger, or you get the Baker's Dozen named M1A. And then of course the Diamondback and Merciless exotics, those are definitely worth it for sure. Gold on gear for that 10% status effects, and Grupo Sombro 1 piece for DPS builds and 2 pieces for explosive skill damage builds. Let's go check out what we got on the east side. Alright guys, east side highlights, we got Mask, but this time I would farm for the Coyotes Mask, like not in the DZ, but over in the LZ. I'd farm for the Coyotes Mask, the Vile Mask, and then also you can get the Punch Drunk Mask with 20% extra headshot damage baked into it. That's great with Dodge City Holster and the Chain Killer and Perfect Headhunter chest piece. We got shotguns at DUA, so Sweet Dreams Exotic Shotgun or the Marine Super 90, and of course the Custom Inmate 70, but I think the best thing to get now is the Mop. It has an extra 10% armor on kill. I think it's the new 612 shotgun. I think it's the best shotgun in the game, and I don't think people are really going to ever use other shotguns now. We got holsters at Jefferson Trade Center, so Imperial Dynasty holster, and then the Forge holster, which gives you 50% extra shield health. That's an extra skill tier for your shield. And then of course Douglas and Harding at American History Museum, and over here at Air and Space if you want that Punch Drunk Mask and you want to, just farm for the Punch Drunk Mask, not all 3 of them. Chest pieces at Capitol Building and get the tardigrade armor, the exotic chest piece, that's always worth it too. And Petrov at Jefferson Plaza, you can get the contractor's gloves with 8% damage to armor. I really wouldn't run these without an LMG, but you can. It's up to you though. And then Alp Summit, I would try to get a chest piece with Empathetic Resolve for a good healer build. Otherwise, you can get Percussive Maintenance with Perfect Tech Support, but I don't think that talent belongs on Alp Summit. It probably should be on something like Wyvernware or Hanayu, something that's more for offensive skill damage. Alright, let's go check out New York City targeted loot, and I'll let you guys go. Alright, agents, over here on New York City targeted loot, we got gloves at the Tombs, so BTSU gloves. And then, of course, assault rifles at Civic Center. You can get the Mechanical Animal with Future Perfection, the Burnout named FAMAS, the Maniac named Military AKM, the Chameleon Exotic, or top tier ARs like the Military AKM, the FAMAS, Police M4, the Carbine 7, the G36s. They're definitely worth getting. And then that's about it. There's Walker Harrison Co. and shotguns. Those are just doubles from DC. Backpacks aren't worth it because you want to farm the brand, not the type. And then Murakami's great for that extra 10% skill duration. Seska as well for that 10% crit hit chance if you still need it. Alright agents, well that was the targeted loot for today, September 24th. Thank you for watching and be sure to subscribe and like if you enjoyed my content. Click the join button below to further support my dream of being a full-time content creator, or grab some Shadow Gaming merch or become a Patreon on Patreon today. That would be awesome. Take care agents and be sure to stay tuned for more daily dedicated Division 2 content. This is Agent Shadow signing off. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care agents.